President Trump says that he will sort of allow Putin and Zelensky to meet one-on-one together first before, hopefully, he had said earlier today, joining them at a possible future sit-down in hopes of closing a deal in a trilateral discussion. He spoke with Fox and Friends earlier this morning.
So I hope President Putin is going to be good. And if he's not, it's going to be a rough situation. And I hope that President Zelensky will do what he has to do. He has to show some flexibility also.
That pretty much says it all. Let's bring in retired four-star General Jack Keane, Fox News senior strategic analyst, former Army Vice Chief of Staff and chairman of the Institute for the Study of War. General, great to have you with us today. The president, when he says, I hope Putin is going to be good, if not, it is going to be rough. I think that pretty much, that sort of says where we are right now, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Let me just preface my comments by also complimenting what took place yesterday. It was, quite extraordinary. What we really see is the president has established genuine momentum, Martha, and not only the obvious unity that those leaders were displaying, but they're now exhibiting his resolve and his determination and his energy to find peace as soon as possible. That in itself, I've not seen before. And in terms of going forward, the security guarantees are a big deal. And I know for a fact that that is the task that has been given to the Pentagon. And so the chairman of Joint Chiefs is personally involved. The Supreme Allied Commander of Europe, who's a U.S. general, is involved in that process. They are meeting with all the chiefs of defense of the countries that are willing to participate and find out what it is they're willing to put into this. And Zelensky's team, defense team, is also participating. And that would also drive what the United States will contribute based on what others are putting into the security guarantees. And the reason these are so critical, because obviously we have a peace agreement, the security guarantees go in place, and they prevent Putin from attacking. What he has done time and time again in violating ceasefires or violating peace agreements. That has been his method, and we have to take that away from him and provide deterrence. But here's the other thing that's so important, to get all of this done before the next meeting, because if we have real security guarantees that have teeth in them, and Zelensky sees it and accepts the reality of that, we really do have deterrence here. And as a result of that, that gives him plenty of running room to put together some options in terms of a counteroffer that Putin has on the table. You know what his offer is. You've been talking about it. He has to give up the rest of the Donetsk region, even though he doesn't own that territory, and freeze everything else. Well, Zelensky can come up with some other options that may be attractive to Putin and maybe not as detrimental to himself. He's got plenty of options, but with security guarantees, he can move in that direction with more confidence and accept a greater degree of risk. So this is a critical stage we're at here.
Absolutely. I want to squeeze in one quick question from you, if I may, General. Do you think it's a good idea for Putin and Zelensky to meet without anyone else there, just one-on-one? And do you think that will happen? Do you see Putin saying yes to that in Switzerland or in Budapest?
I don't see any problem with it at all, because at some point that has to happen. And if we can get it done now, it'll be a tough meeting. I mean, they're all going to go in there with their very strong positions, obviously, and find out, where the give may be in that process. And I think that's why some others would advocate it would be good if President Trump is in there, because he could kind of, get in the middle of some of that and put some things on the table that maybe both of them could agree to. But at some point, I think it's right to bring President Trump into it. If Putin and Zelensky, both of them want to meet one-on-one, let's get on with it. Yeah. Because the sooner we start resolving their differences, the better.
And just on the way out here, the NATO military leaders are all meeting in Brussels tomorrow. They'll be discussing the security guarantee package that you have just referred to, General. So we'll continue our coverage and all of our discussions with you. Thank you. It's great to have you with us during these really consequential times. Thank you very much, General.
Yeah, as always, pleasure to be here, Mother.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.